Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that we've all faced at some point in our lives: failure. That's right, that feeling of defeat and frustration when things don't go as planned. But despite being a bad sensation, failure can be a great opportunity for learning and personal growth. Failure is an inevitable part of life. We all experience setbacks and failures at some point in our lives. Although it can be difficult to deal with the frustration and disappointment that failure brings, it is important to remember that failure is not the end of the world. In fact, it is often through failure that we learn valuable lessons and discover new opportunities for growth and personal development. In this video, we will explore some effective strategies for dealing with failure and learning from it. What is failure? Before we learn how to deal with failure, we need to understand what failure is. Failure can be defined as a negative experience in which the desired goal was not achieved. This can happen in different areas of life, such as work, studies, relationships, or personal life. Although failure can be discouraging, it is important to remember that it is only a temporary experience and that you can recover from it and learn from it. Why is it difficult to deal with failure? Failure can be difficult to deal with because we often associate our personal value with success. When we fail to achieve a goal, we can feel less capable and less valuable. Additionally, many people are afraid of the judgment of others, which can lead to a fear of trying new things and a fear of failure. How to deal with failure? Now that we understand what failure is and why it can be difficult to deal with, let's talk about how to deal with failure. Accept failure. The first step in dealing with failure is to accept it. There is no point in denying or minimizing failure, as this will only prolong the pain and make it harder to overcome. Accepting failure means recognizing that something did not work out, but that this does not define who you are. Recognize that something did not work out and accept it, because this pain is part of the learning and growth process. Analyze the situation. After accepting failure, it is important to analyze the situation. What went wrong? What could you have done differently? What did you learn from this experience? Analyzing the situation will help you understand what happened and avoid making the same mistakes in the future. Remember that failure can be an opportunity to grow and develop new skills. Don't blame yourself. While it is important to take responsibility for failure and objectively analyze it, it is also important not to blame yourself too much. Blaming yourself excessively can lead to a loss of self-confidence and motivation. Instead, try to adopt a kinder perspective towards yourself and recognize that failure is part of life. Don't give up. When you experience failure, it can be tempting to give up and abandon your goals. However, giving up is not the solution. Instead, use failure as an opportunity to revise and refine your goals. Remember that success is often achieved through trial and error. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when needed. Failure can be difficult to handle alone, and it is important to have a support system to help you face the difficulties. This can be a friend, a mentor, or a mental health professional. Find motivation. When you experience failure, it can be difficult to find motivation to continue. However, it is important to remember why you started pursuing your goals in the first place. Try to remember your values, the things that inspire you, and the reasons why you want to achieve your goals. Learn from failure. One of the main lessons we can learn from failure is that it is an opportunity for learning. When we fail, we have the chance to reflect on what happened and learn from our mistakes. Ask yourself what you can do differently next time and how you can apply these lessons to your life. This can help us grow and evolve personally and professionally. Practice resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover from difficult experiences. When you practice resilience, you can better handle failure and difficulties. Try to develop a resilience mindset, remembering that failure is not the end of the world. Instead, use failure as an opportunity to grow and develop new skills. Find the positive side. Although failure can be a challenging experience, it is important to try to find the positive side. Think about the good things that can come from failure, such as new opportunities or valuable lessons. Try to change your perspective and see failure as an opportunity for growth and personal development. Create a plan. After analyzing the failure, it's time to create a plan to move forward. Use the lessons you learned from the experience to create a plan to achieve your goals. Try to be specific and set realistic goals for yourself. Celebrate your achievements. Although failure can be discouraging, it is important to remember to celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge your accomplishments, even if they are small. This can help you maintain a positive perspective and increase your self-esteem and motivation. Don't give up. Finally, don't give up. Failure can be painful, but it is important to remember that it is not the end of the road. Keep trying, learning, and evolving. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from pursuing your dreams. Dealing with failure can be difficult, but it is fundamental for personal and professional growth. When we learn to deal with failure and learn from it, we become more resilient, more courageous, and more prepared to face life's challenges. It is important to remember that failure is not the end of the road, but rather an opportunity to grow and evolve. We hope this video has been helpful to you. Remember that if you are facing failure, you are not alone. We all face failures at some point in life. The important thing is to learn from them and move on. So, what do you think about the topic? Have you ever experienced failure and learned from it? Leave your comments below. We would love to hear your experiences. See you in the next video.